Hey, I'm Ryan,
I'm Chris.
and we're the Comic Enthusiasts. Now, today, we're going to talk about the Fantastic Four. Now, speculation, there's a movie supposed to be coming out
Yeah.
in 2024 to 2026, however that works with the delays and everything.
Yeah, however, when they ever want to do it, eventually it's in the plan.
Now, we're going to get our jump on the casting because we know Marvel's taking their sweet time with any casting going on.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put our favorites for the world's greatest Fantastic Four. Now we're gonna start with the man himself, Stretcho, Mr. Fantastic. Now, who is your fan cast?
Well, I don't know. I was just thinking about Mr. Fantastic for a second. Like, it's so weird. His powers is that he stretches, but his real powers is that he's super smart. Like,
super smart.
Yeah. The stretching doesn't really do anything. He's not like Plastic Man or Elongated Man from DC, where it's like their powers are stretching and they actually do stuff with it a lot
He's
more.
Just a genius who can stretch.
Yeah, he's like, that's a secondary thing. But, like, I mean, in my opinion, they already casted him. It's John Krasinski. Gotta get him back from Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness and actually give him an actual good Reed Richards to actually do. Like, you can't... I don't think you can do much better than that. He looks like Reed Richards, especially with the frosted
and the scruffy beard.
Yeah, it's
perfect. Yeah, I mean, you can't beat it. But there's a caveat. Who is your Invisible Woman then?
You'd think Emily Blunt because like they're married and everything.
Oh, it's not Emily Blunt. Okay, then I'll hold that one. Okay, because I think I didn't pick John Krasinski.
Oh,
but if I did pick John Krasinski, it would be a package deal. Either both of them or none of them. I don't want to see one of them and not the other.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of John Krasinski being Reed Richards. I'm just not feeling the same with Emily Blunt. I love Emily Blunt, but like I just don't feel the same with Sue Storm.
That's fair. So I mean, I believe the chemistry of that would be like spot on.
Probably.
Yeah. But I think they would have to have kids. They would have to have Franklin and Valerie there.
Which I don't
teenagers.
I don't think they'll start with them yet.
Which, if they're not doing Fantastic Four with kids, then I'm like, you know what? John Krasinski doesn't really, give or take. It's like, I can go with it, I can go without it. But my pick for the man himself, Mr. Fantastic, is someone nobody knows at all. He's a Hallmark actor. He does like Hallmark movies and like really like family oriented stuff. Now, I picked him just by his height, his age, and his looks. Okay. Like, this guy, his name is Brendan Penny. He's 44. He's 6 foot flat, which is spot on for Mr. Fantastic. He's like 6'1", I believe, canonically. But Hallmark actor, really family friendly. Like, just be Marvel's dad. Be Mr. Fantastic.
Okay.
Be the dad of Marvel.
You're going with Marvel's dad.
We're going to put Brendan Penny's face right here so you can witness. We're going to put it with beard and without beard so you can see if they want to do like different options of Brendan Penny, but that's my guy. If it's not John Krasinski, it better be this guy, even though nobody knows him.
Have you seen one of his movies?
No.
I've seen a clip of him acting.
No. I don't even know what he sounds like.
He's not Okay. Right? What's your pick?
That's my number one.
What's your Sue Storm pick then?
Okay, so my Sue Storm is Yale Grobeglass. Now, the name probably doesn't ring any bells, but she was the blonde lady in Jane the Virgin.
Yeah, I haven't seen that show.
That's all right. I think with Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, I think she's basically written to be like super pretty, countering Reed, because Reed can be kind of like aloof because he's always doing busy work, and capable of like evil if she gets like taken over, or like some of the stories in the Fantastic Four where she gets actually like becomes a villain.
Mhm.
But and blonde. That's basically not too much, but like
you've seen her act this time.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. So she, I think, would be a great fit for Sue, just because in the show she's like kind of evil at first, like kind of like conniving, but not like a bad guy, but just like kind of self-motivated. So I think capable of evil. Obviously, like Sue Storm has to be like everyone's like swooning for her. So I feel like she's a good fit. We'll throw a picture. Bam. That's that's my Sue Storm. So who would your Invisible Woman be?
For me, there's two options. Either Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Okay.
But I think she might be on the older side by the time we actually get to Fantastic Four.
My pick, she's 39.
Yeah, I think Sarah Michelle Gellar's in her mid-40s.
Yeah.
I mean, she did. Yeah, she has to be because she did Scooby-Doo.
So we're doing like comic Buffy. Accurate age. So
yeah,
little less franchisable, but still like accurate for age of the stories.
So I'm not sure if she would go if Marvel would choose her right now. They want her to last like 10, 20 years.
Yeah, that's the one issue with all.
I think she can do it, and she definitely has the skills to do it.
Yeah.
But just in case, I also have another very talented woman is Melissa Benoist, who plays
Supergirl. Yes, that would be a good one too.
I think she can also play it very well, but I don't know if they want to double dip with her because she's also Supergirl. She's pretty recognizable as Supergirl.
But like leading lady of a like superhero genre transfers perfally into like the Fantastic Four with like Invisible Woman
too. So going into the Thing next.
The Thing. The ever-loving Thing. Who's your pick?
I'm leaning towards Alan Richardson.
Alan Richardson.
Richardson. Yeah, it's Richardson.
Who's that?
He's played a few.
Dude, throw it up! Wham! Throw it up there.
I think his biggest last role. No, he played Reacher, I think, but I didn't watch that one. But what I've seen him in
Jack Reacher.
Yeah, the new one.
Oh, from Blue Mountain State. Really buff guy?
Yeah, he's a really buff guy. Yeah,
yes.
That guy.
Okay.
That guy, he also plays on Titans Hawk. And I thought he was a really good Hawk. And I think like you put him in, you do a little bit of makeup, put some CGI on him. I think he could nail the Thing.
Okay. I'm thinking, is he like is he in his like 30s or is he in his?
I think he's in his early 30s.
Okay.
I think like he's.
See, I was thinking a little too.
We got.
I was thinking. I was going like Reed and Thing of like the same age. I'm going like 40s.
Yeah.
Like canonically, not franchisable. Yeah, he's definitely franchisable.
Thing is going to be more CGI or makeup orientated.
Yeah.
Or a little bit both. Yeah. And so it's like the age doesn't really matter too much as long as you can act that
way. He's like over 6. He's over 6 foot too. He's a big dude.
He's a big dude.
So that'll work with that'll work with the Thing. Just have him like be bigger than everyone. Just like okay. So I'm excited about this one.
Okay.
So my Thing cast, Cole Hauser. Now to you that might not ring any bells, but if you were watching Yellowstone.
Okay, I've heard of that show.
The guy with the jet black beard, the jet black hair, like the big tough guy of Yellowstone.
Oh, you mean this guy?
Wham! This guy right here. That's what I'm talking about. Now, in this picture, obviously he has like a jet black beard, jet black hair. But before Yellowstone, he was clean shaven, curly brown hair. That's like picture perfect Ben Grimm. Like he's a big dude. Yeah. So he looks. It's like I'll throw it up. Wham! There, right there. That's my Ben Grimm. Like, and he's getting in fights in Yellowstone too. He's like throwing people around. He's like a big dude, like just imposing. Like he's a big guy, so it's like perfect. Like Ben Grimm gets in fights on Yancey Street. You know, Yancey Street tough. So like definitely fits right in for Ben Grimm. The Heartbreaker. The Human Torch. Who do you have for the Human Torch?
Well, I mean, as much as I would like Chris Evans, don't think that's going to happen.
One more time.
No. I have two picks actually. My first pick is Joe Carey.
Joe Carey. Who is that?
Keery.
Joe Carey.
He plays what's his character's name? I think his name's character Steve on Stranger Things. The babysitter.
Steve.
Yeah. Nice hair.
I only watched season 1 of
Oh, Nancy's boyfriend in season 1.
The bully guy?
Yeah, but you have to watch the latest season.
Okay.
Not a bully. He's very heartwarming.
Okay, so he's going to be the.
I think he can be Human Torch.
Like Human Torch is like the just go for anything with legs. Like
I think he could definitely act like that. But there's also another pick that I think might be a little bit better. It's his name is Dacre Montgomery.
Dacre Montgomery.
He's also in Stranger Things, but you don't know him because he plays Billy.
Okay.
Who's in a later season, but he's also what I know him from is Power Rangers, the movie.
Okay.
He's Red Ranger
in the new one.
The new one.
Okay.
Came out.
Haven't seen that, but I feel like the Power Rangers is a good like stepping stone for going into like superhero.
Yeah. He has a lot of range, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think he could definitely do Human Torch, although he might be a little big. Like he's a pretty
like muscular.
Yeah, he's a pretty muscular guy.
Okay.
Might be a little bit too big.
He's like super tall.
Torch. No, he's not like super tall. He's like
just stocky,
muscular. Like maybe he has to get rid of some because I don't see Human Torch as a very muscular.
He's
guy.
He's like a thin
guy.
Like yeah.
So I don't
super cardio looking.
Yeah. More like a speedster.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
What do you have?
So I have a man called Ben Hardy. Now, the reason why I picked Ben Hardy is because the Human Torch is super good looking, super blonde, not the tallest guy, like 5'10", but Ben Hardy, really good looking dude, blonde, but he was in X-Men as Angel, the new one, where and he was also in Six Underground.
No.
And he was in Bohemian Rhapsody. He was the drummer. Really good looking blonde dude.
Yeah.
See,
I know.
Perfect. I'm like, this guy. He looks the part. Him. He looks like he could play like the Human Torch, just like how he looks. Yeah. But I'm thinking, he's already an X-Men. But Chris Evans played 2 Marvel characters. So can Ben Hardy.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
I think
too much.
If it's a perfect fit like that, I think that would be no problem.
Yep.
Now, everyone, if the dust settles, the last casting, Dr. Doom. Who do you got? What's your guy?
Okay. I have 2 different choices because there's a lot of in between here. First choice, Alexander Skarsgård.
That sounds familiar.
He's played a lot of different things.
Is he the older guy? He sounds old.
He's not older.
He's like in his 50s, 60s?
No.
Oh, maybe thinking someone else.
He played, his biggest role in the last few years would be Pennywise on It.
Okay,
he's got a huge range. He could do a lot. If you can, I think if he commits to Doom, he can do a really good Doom.
So you're going on the scary part of Dr. Doom, not like the...
He's got to be intimidating.
He has to be intimidating, but he also has to rival Mr. Fantastic's intelligence.
Yeah.
So, like... So you're saying big range, he can cover that spread.
Oh yeah, I think Alexander.
I think Dr. Doom is it's a tough cast because he has a multitude of different colors for his personality.
If you cast him perfectly, then this could be one of the biggest things in the MCU and help revitalize it. My other pick is, oh my god, why you have to have bad Nikolaj Costa. I don't know how to say his name.
Okay,
he is.
We'll throw it up. Wham! This guy right here. We'll throw it up.
He's what was his character's name? He was in Game of Thrones. Jamie
Lannister.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting one.
He's getting up there in age now, and I feel like he can have more range, and I think he can bring a caliber to Doom.
Definitely, I think the complicated character. Mm-hmm. He's really good at playing a complicated character.
Yes, he's got a lot of experience with that.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. He had like a lot of range. His character went through a lot of pitfalls and rises and highs and lows. Mm-hmm. I think that's a very good one. So my Dr. Doom is Tom Ellis.
Somewhere.
Now that is the man who played Lucifer.
Okay.
In the show Lucifer. So
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Very capable of playing a villain, being the bad guy, but having a good side. So you can see like there's like you can play the different parts of like Dr. Doom. Like you can have him be like just menacing evil the whole time, or you can do like Secret War Dr. Doom, where you can see the good side of him, even though he does bad things. He's like, well, he has his mind kind of in like the good for humanity kind of way. Like he cares about the people of Latveria, kinda. But I think Tom Ellis could play like a wide variety of Doom's like emotions.
Okay.
And I think playing Lucifer, like, comes from hell, like definitely like a good looking dude. So you can see like the tragedy of his like face scarring. So it's like, oh, look what once was. Like I was a good looking dude. Like, so I think Tom Ellis is a solid pick for Doom because it's like, oh, who'd you play before Dr. Doom? The devil. Oh, okay, so not too far of a leap for that one.
Yeah. Okay, I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I definitely think those two are pretty solid for Dr. Doom. But those were our fan cast for the Fantastic Four. Maybe one of them will be that gets picked.
I think one of them will be.
I hope Mr. Fantastic is mine. I hope that's the one that I hope throw up there. Wham! I hope this guy gets it because I think like just looks the part. Perfect. Mwah. Chef's kiss. But that has been our fan cast of the Fantastic Four. We have been the comic enthusiasts. Let's see you next time. Like and subscribe, and put anything in the comments you want to see us talk about, and maybe we'll have some of those videos too. So, all right, thank you.